This is an update. This is an update provided by Izzy on the chestnuts that I planted with the half horse manure and half topsoil. It was 2-year-old horse manure and initially seemed like it had burned the tops. And I'll tell you, they're not quite as tall as I had thought, but they look very happy otherwise. They're all about 1 foot tall. So what I'm doing today is I'm taking this box, which I had this plastic bird netting around, and I am going to put some more sturdy fencing around it to protect during the winter, to protect from rabbits and so forth chewing on the bark. So I'll update you on that once we get to there. I did put a few persimmon down in here that are trying to grow in the spots where I had mice and squirrels and every other animal come in and uproot some of my chestnuts because I didn't have a good enough fencing system. They just tore down the plastic netting. When I had a smaller scale box, I didn't have that problem, but once I went to the wider box, I think they saw all that and decided they were going to go after it. So I'll update you here once we get the fencing in. So I bought some galvanized hardware cloth. This is 48 inches in height and 100 foot long with a 1/4 inch opening. It's galvanized. And hopefully this will be good enough. I kind of decided I was going to try to go for anti-mouse and vole as well. So we'll see how this works out. Well, rather than lug the big roll around, I measured out the distance that I'm going to need and I'm cutting it. Pretty easy to cut this 1/4 inch. I've used 1/2 inch, I've used 1 inch. A little more rigid, heavier fence, but this is cutting pretty easy. All right, now we're ready to try to put this up. Well, this is the end of the box. It's not the most pretty thing in the world, but 1/4 inch galvanized hardware cloth, 4 foot tall. We got about 9 foot length and about 4 foot width here. And so now these trees are much better protected. I did some band board, at least that's what I call it, around the bottom on the 2 long ends, and then I did screws to hold down the hardware cloth on the other ends. So hopefully this will protect the trees, get them through the winter, be some bare root transplantation next year, and maybe sell a few extras if I have them. So thanks for following me on this little project. I'll show you this little opening here. So I just curled back some extra here. You can see that there. And then I have a piece of board here that's screwed in. All I have to do is remove 3 screws and a couple screws across the bottom, and the 4 foot section will open and allow full access here. So that's my logic, working without a plan prior to coming in. So thanks for watching here at Lake Erie Chestnuts. Keep following. Remember, if you're not growing, you're dying.